I know. I got so much shit going on right now in my life, I just don't have time.
I know.
On the right side of history. Oh, I forgot to change my goddamn... Oops. Everyone's going to think it's the same show. I forgot to change my title. Okay. It's funny. Show of shows. Update all. I thought I already did that. Okay, cool.
I was sitting and wondering. I know why we don't. You know, when you kill someone, when you get killed, you know you do something, but that don't really show up in the kill cam. I know why. If you want to hear why.
Yeah, I think I know why. I think it's because we're seeing a little bit more bandwidth than what the game is actually giving everybody, No, okay, because I just assume, because I fire shots off, and then eyes don't see me shooting any shots off. I don't see me hitting the other guy, even though I saw it when I was...
Most multiplayer games, specifically fast multiplayer games, like first-person shooters, fighting games like Street Fighter, might be flight simulators like Combat Flight Simulator, any multiplayer game where it has to be fast, really fucking fast.
It's got look ahead. It's got look ahead, right?
Yeah, it uses a netcode called rollback netcode.
Right.
And it's not like it's fucking guessing, you know, but it kind of go after your last input.
Right.
It go with that unless you do something else. Then it will do that. So in most cases, when you don't fire the gun, that's because you haven't fucking fired the gun up till then. So that's fucking rollback netcode.
Okay.
I mean, that's why.
Cool.
And it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Prepare yourself.
What's up, everybody? Hello. Nick starts the show.
Prepare yourself.
We got Michael Haskey, Juice Man, Cyber Reload, Moo in the chat.
Line and take cashing your chips, loose live, lean, whining, self-loathing, hypocrite. Blame it on Rio or the woman in red. Don't fool yourself, it's all in your head. You're the mascot of the next century. Look in the mirrors, crowd insecurity. I'll lead for you, my eyes burn. My point is no, cause you'll never learn. You'll never learn, I'll bleed for you. You'll never learn, I'll bleed for you.
Juice Man. Man's got juice. Man's got juice. Juice Man's juice. Kevin. Scott Benoit. What's up, Scott? I think we've got Scott here. Yes.
Fuck you, Michelle Bachman. Fuck you. Lying and dying is all that you read. Bullets in from your mouth. Fuck you, fucking Levi's jeans. Fuck you, Benjamin. Fuck you. Sing up your loathsome little dick. Line and take cashing your chips. You still there whining, self-loathing hypocrite. Blame it on Rio or the woman in red. Levi's closing company.
It starts with an F.
You told them you're never going again.
Bullshit! Fuck you! 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 Fuck you all the colors! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you, Jeff! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you all! Fuck you!
Hello, Trendies! Trending Nate, Cyber Reload, Denmark, reporting in live from Orlando, Florida, home of trending happy hours and all things trending, where you find me and hashtag trendies on all forums, sources of social media, especially on Rumble, like Richard Magnarelli and so many other people don't seem to know that even Rumble exists. Hey man, check out Rumble, everybody. Rumble.com or download it on your phone. Come on over. I'm at Nays Garden on Rumble. All right, come on over. I guess I'm not getting that out there enough.
Stick my finger in your fat fucking tummy, bro. Go fuck yourself.
Yes.
It's all in your head. You'll never learn for you.
So, believe it or not, Richard Magnoli had never heard of Rumble before today. He'd never heard of it. Never heard of it.
Wow.
Didn't know it existed. I lost my shit on the morning show. I was like, dude, you're a podcaster? And you never heard of Rumble? I was like, I'm not doing my job, obviously. I'm not getting through to my audience members. And every time I say it, I don't know why I say it if no one's going to listen to me. So I'll say it without the music playing in the background. You guys, go to Rumble. They're the only source of social media that gives me free speech, that gives you free speech, that doesn't put you in Facebook jail, that doesn't limit the amount of people who get notified, that doesn't limit the amount of reach that you get on their platform. It's pretty much organic right now, and I would come support us over there. Those of you that are wasting your time on Facebook, you're wasting your time on YouTube, you're wasting your time on all of these. Remember, every click that you give those sons of bitches, you're supporting them and telling them it's okay to muzzle people like me. So when you get sick of supporting the assholes who silence the people you love, you're going to come on over to Rumble. Hey man, I can tell you what to do. I don't fucking care if you want to be told what to do. If you don't like being told what to do, I don't fucking care. The point is this. I've made this well known for everybody. And it's up to you if you want to pick that football up and run with it. And you know what? I'm not going to make you do it or whatever, but you're the one that's going to lose out when we make the switch over completely to Rumble and you're wondering whatever happened to the Nays Garden show. And we'll be over on Rumble, man. But it just blew my mind. I couldn't believe there's people that don't know what Rumble is. Still, and so many podcasters are talking about it all the time, man. You know? You would have to be living in a cave at this point to be a podcaster on Facebook to not have ever heard of Rumble. God, man, blows my mind. So get out of your caves, come to Rumble, come experience the free speech, go watch some other podcasters who say whatever the fuck they want on Rumble, man. You know, their audiences say whatever they want, and they have fun. You know, and they're not living under the goddamn thumb of Mark Zuckerberg or YouTube cunts. You know, and you guys should think about that. It should mean something to you. It means a lot to me to be able to say to you what I want to say without being, you know, throttled and shut down, punished. You know, for bringing you a show. Really? I'm gonna get punished for that? You know, go click on the punishers all you want. Go give them your fucking clicks, your precious fucking clicks. When you're ready to reward the people who reward us with our free speech, that's when you'll come clicking on over to Rumble. You know, and you'll download the app on your phone, Rumble app. You'll go to rumble.com. Since you can't find it, it's rumble.com. It's pretty easy to find. Make a goddamn account and get the fuck over. You know? We go where they treat us nicely. And when they stop treating us nicely, we'll move on. That's all. You don't support anymore? Good, fuck you. I don't support you either. Fuck you. We move on. I just helped someone set up on Kick last night. He's using Rumble as his backup for videos. Hell yeah, bro. Kick's better than, you know? Kick's fun. Kick has all those emojis and shit. If I moved over here than anyone can, I just had to break the habit. Nick the Stick. Okay, how are you doing? Token Tony Z is talking to Hippie Chick. Okay. Great. When YouTube was the move, crazy what a decade can do to a platform. No, I started on YouTube. No, Juice Man, I started on YouTube. That was the very first podcasting I did was on YouTube. And I moved from YouTube to Facebook and blew up Facebook. And then when I got shut down on Facebook, I moved on to Twitch, you know, and opened up more Facebook channels, opened up more YouTube channels. And, YouTube ain't it. YouTube ain't it anymore. You know, they keep trying to force rules down our throats, and then they get shut down within a few weeks. The ad blocker bullshit. This is the latest thing they wanted to do, is prevent you from using an ad blocker and tell you that if you used one, you were going to lose all your fucking channel and your access to watching videos on YouTube. I know you did. That's where I found you. I've been around the block and got The Van Hammer once. Oh, did you, Juiceman? Everybody gets banned. It's cool. You're just part of the family. That's all that means. Heating. Hope you got one pack, Cyber.
I know.
Okay. Spent the whole day with my girlfriend. And we'll spend the whole night with her as well after this show. Those of you who those of you who are curious about, who my girlfriend is and what, you should go on my Twitter and go look at the backdrop on my Twitter at Nays Garden. And while you're there, retweet some of my tweets, leave me some thumbs ups, leave me some likes, and leave some nice comments on my Twitter while you're there, checking out who my girlfriend is. Yeah, go have fun. I'm in love, so in love. Got so lucky when I grabbed that bucket. I don't know how I didn't burn myself. Dude, did you see that, Cyber? When I grabbed my bucket yesterday?
Yeah, we talked about it because Carol was the killer.
Yeah, right. I got so lucky. I did not get burned. My skin got scorched. I can even see where it happened, but did never hurt or anything, man. I got so freaking lucky. Okay, so 12:10. No, not 12:10. Still red. Okay, 13:15. That's what we're gonna do. 13:15, everybody. We got a minute and we're going in. I'm here and ready to smoke. Scott, come on over to Rumble, buddy. Come on over to Rumble. Who's giving me thumbs ups on Rumble so far? How many thumbs ups do I got? Let's check into that. 4. 35 viewers and 4 thumbs ups? Come on, guys. You can do better than that. Come on. Everybody hit thumbs up. It's cool. You just go ahead and do it. Let's see how many I get. I know it ain't going to be 35, but let's see how many we can get. 13:15, right? 15 seconds. Mark. I just realized we're at 37.3, man. We were at 36.6 yesterday, and now we're at 37.3. Unreal. Okay, no Laurie Gunning Cannabis. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, everybody that's watching. All of you, especially everybody that's coming over to Rumble. Thank you. Watch the smoke fill up my little dome here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, bro. We're watching Dexter. My girlfriend and I are watching Dexter. We're at the end of season. We'll get near the end of season 1. And we are really enjoying it. Just laying in bed watching Dexter. What did you say, bro?
Oh, I was just...
Nice. You said nice?
About my coffee.
Oh. I'm so hot. Oh, my God. It's hot outside. Hell yeah. Cyber's interacting with the Rumble chat. Well, I smoked that OG Kush, and it's definitely not as smooth as the mustard gas. And yeah, I feel that shit for a while. Best show on Rumble. Pinoy! What's up, son?
Hey, good morning.
He's in the chat. Dexter's my favorite show of all time. You're going to love it. The last season is unbelievable, too. Oh, am I going to love it? Am I going to love it the 5th time watching it through? Thanks for letting me know. Oh, and I'm a big boy. I know what I said. I said I've watched Dexter 5 fucking times at least. So, I thank you for telling me that you're sure I'm going to love it. What the room he made for Grandpa's people, or is that different? What? Nobody's ever gone in Grandpa's room before. No one has ever used the room. I'm sure he's got a Discord server set up for them somewhere where they can all chat and exchange links and video and video chat with each other. No, we always go to Cyber's room. Cyber's grow tent. For those of you guys who are wondering what the Nace Garden Hall of Fame is, that's Nikichka and Flan from Flan. You can find him all over the internet. And you can find Nikki all over the internet too. That's her Cash App cash tag. If you guys want to support her. And she comes in and raids the show all the time. Never asks for anything in return. And then Flan does the exact same thing. He supports the shit out of the show. He's one of the only people I know that will literally, yo, Turd Ferguson, what's up? He will literally bring up my show on his show and show my show while it's live to his audience members. I was thinking this morning, I was like, man, nobody fucking does that. Nobody fucking. Then I was like, oh, that's right, Flan did it. Flan did it. I was like, I gotta give them credit. I gotta give these people credit. I'm gonna put them up on the screen so that you guys can see who the podcasters are that actually do massively support me. You know, not just friendly, do an interview or blah, blah, blah. None of that shit. No, I mean, they literally actively promote this show. You know, just like I literally actively promoted so many other podcasters for so goddamn long, man. Right? Hey, check this one out. Check this one out. Go over here. Go over there. Blah, blah, blah. Let's watch them live. We're going to simulcast this one. We're going to simulcast that one. They made it all worthwhile. These two right here made it all worthwhile. So, we start getting some Nikki and Flan people in here. Let me know. Let me know when you come in the chat. If you're a Nikki watcher or a Flan watcher, let me know when you're here. Does the Twitter app now have an X instead of the blue bird now? Yes. Yes, the Twitter app now has an X. It's stupid. And at first...
No longer called Twitter.
Right. At first, I couldn't find it. I was like, God, Elon's an idiot. He's such an idiot. It's such a horrible...
Twitter is a fucking well-known brand. Well fucking wide. Everyone fucking know what Twitter is. Why the fuck would you change the name?
Because you're a poor businessman. Because you're mentally...
No, it's
at a mental disadvantage.
Elon Musk knows more about production than any other person on this planet.
Right, my bad. I should listen to Elon more. I should listen to Elon bragging
That's why
about
we-
Elon.
That's why we have the fucking Hyperloop. Oh, never mind. That's why we have a. He keep fucking making shit that don't fucking work.
There he
The
is.
rest of it fucking stolen. Hey, Pinoy.
Yo.
They
Yo.
have literally not invented anything. Everything here, the Tesla car, he fucking bought that shit. Everything, he's fucking stolen everything, man. The Hyperloop didn't work. He's a fucking idiot, man.
We're Power Rangers. Cyber, you gotta do your Power Ranger move. Yes! I love it. That was a good one.
Yeah, time.
I think X is a bad name, but that's just me. Yeah, we all think it's a bad name. Dude, somebody came in, I think it was Dave Campione or somebody said called it X the other day, and I go,
What's up, guys?
don't you ever call Twitter anything other than Twitter in my live stream ever again. Fuck Elon
Ever.
Musk. I was like, fuck Elon Musk. I was like, what, are you going to start calling cannabis marijuana? Dude, you're going to start supporting William Randolph Hearst? Right? Fuck these idiots. You want to give them credit for shitting on and ruining everything? And the misinformation is flourishing. I mean, I'm glad that some people are getting free speech and getting a lot of visibility on Twitter. It should be like that with everyone. And sadly, it's not. The truth tellers are being hidden on Twitter, while the liars are being, put up on pedestals, and broadcast for the whole world to see, because that's what Elon has been doing. Psychotic. That's why he had to fire everybody. That's why he had to fire all the old employees. He had to get people in there with his mindset, Fuck. People that, believe lies and bullshit and whatever. Those are the people that we need working for us so that they can protect all the other liars and misinformants.
Yes. Worse. Some are worse. She wasn't laying in her own.
All right. Sorry. This is fucking hilarious. Why are you doing this? Why is my computer doing this? Oh my god. Holy
What's
shit.
going on?
Oh, it's my page froze up. Windows 11. There were notifications on screen, and I guess because there were unclicked on notifications that had probably come over from Opera browser or something, and I hadn't clicked on them yet, I couldn't do anything on that window. I didn't know that, but because I have a hacker mentality, I'm like, yeah, if I can start trying everything until you figure it out. The very first thing I tried was closing those two windows.
How do you like Opera, though?
Bro, it was great. And dude, today, I swear this is the most true story you're ever going to hear in your entire life, Cyber. I was loving it. And then today we're live on the show, and you can go back on today's show and watch this as it happened. I was like, man, and you guys, Cyber was right about this Opera browser. Look how smooth it's running. And as soon as I opened my fat fucking mouth, bro, it started going, with this background. It starts stalling. And I was like, really? Really?
That's fucking weird. I mean,
No, it's okay. I think it was Firefox. I think it was Firefox running that, not Opera.
Oh, okay.
My bad. I just realized that. Just now. I just pulled up the browser. I'm like, well, here's the browser right here. I was like, oh, it's Firefox. So that must have been Firefox that was choking.
But even if it was Opera, then I, in the end, wouldn't imagine it was a browser problem if it fucking does it all around on every fucking browser, no matter what.
It was playing off of Firefox and then showing through or Open Broadcaster onto my, then monitoring it back through Rumble. That's where I was seeing it. And everybody was saying it was choppy. And I just realized that was not Opera. That was fucking Firefox. I'm positive. So, wrong about something again. Hey, I love admitting when I'm wrong about stuff. Got something else wrong. I'm not the brightest bulb in the tree this year. This merry season, which has already started here. I don't know if it's happened for y'all. But 'tis the season season to be ho ho.
My neighbors already fucking put Christmas light up outside on the fucking hedge and the
I love them.
guys.
I
Cheers,
love them.
everybody.
Cheers
Cheers to
to
the chat.
you, Pinoy.
Cheers.
I can smoke cyber.
Yeah, it would be nice if we had gotten a warning so I could
No
back
law
it
regarding.
up.
Well, we should have been watching him. He's like that. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, bro. Cheers, Pinoy. Cheers, cyber. Cheers, everybody.
Yeah, I'm coming up in a bit. You should pass first.
Pinoy's like, yeah, y'all better just start paying attention. That was smooth. What the hell? That was so good. I can't believe that was flat. Oh, because I'm not sick anymore. My throat's not hurting me anymore. Dude, that background could easily hypnotize you if you just stared into it a little bit and just...
It looks crazy, bro. It looks like we're riding through a roller coaster tunnel right before it goes down.
I am so proud of you, Pinoy, right now for remembering to put your microphone down. I'm so proud of you. You're like, la 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 la. I'm like, I didn't have to watch him and tell him, dude, your microphone. That's good, bro. What do we got? We got inverse head and shoulders patterns. That's good. We got retest double bottom, which is good. It's not a true double bottom. A double bottom looks like a W. This is more like a freaking cup and handle than a big drop. So, that's beautiful. You've all probably made a couple of bucks, which is great. Did you say there's 11 thumbs ups now? 11 thumbs ups. Look at that, 30 watching, 11, so a third of the amount that says is watching. I got thumbs up. A third. That background stripping you out. I know, me too, bro. I was like I was like getting hypnotized. I stared at one place on it. Like if you just stare next to it, like if you see the cannabis leaves off to the side under the Hall of Fame, if you just stare at one of those leaves, the whole thing, it'll just start like, it's crazy. Your vision zooms in on it, I guess, and it's all you see. It's the weirdest thing. It's like, 11 thumbs ups. No, that's probably all I can get, Nick. That's probably how many people have access to that thumbs up.
Everyone should have access to it, right?
Well, no, I think a lot of these people are watching from Truth Social. So,
Yeah, and you can't do a thumbs up unless you log in and create a
right.
whatever account or whatever. So
Yeah, they could be watching from naysgarden.com. And there they wouldn't be able to give me a thumbs up either. But I guess Rumble has external players, so I need to figure out how to put that external Rumble player on my website now. Even though, fuck the website, because I'm going to let the website die off. 65 views or something over the last 30 days. Last month I had like 65 views. I'm like, fuck that, man. What am I doing? I don't need this website. The only thing I ever use it for is to play some of the Ox Project songs. It's just so funny. Bro, it says show of shows in all caps on YouTube, and it's got my hands like this over my face just going. Hell yeah. IRS releases new tax brackets.
Second?
Shit, so IRS releases new inflation tax brackets. I wonder if that affects me at all.
Yeah, in Denmark they also just did something with the taxes, so that to all those who have the highest income, they get a little tax relief, and they're gonna
The
do
IRS has just
less
announced
fucking
the
money
new
to
tax
welfare and
brackets.
shit. So that's great.
Want those? No.
that ass Emma. Wow. He's very real.
Ooh, it's the wrong fucking browser. Am I right? Am I right or am I right? Opera.
The IRS
Starts
has
playing
just
immediately,
announced
Cyber.
new tax
The
brackets
video
that are
starts playing
adjusted for
immediately on
inflation.
Opera.
So this is official.
Wouldn't
and it
play
goes
on
into
Chrome
effect
at all.
For tax year 2024. And I want to tell you that this is all a result of inflation. So I'm going to tell you what's happening, and you tell me if you think that this is fair, what the IRS has done. And then after that, I'm going to give you my opinion. So let's start with this. I want to give you a simplified example to explain this to you so you know clearly what is going on. So here's the example. Let's just say that you make $50,000 a year. And let's say that inflation is so bad and the cost of everything, all your daily living expenses double. So we're talking about food, healthcare, insurance, rents, gasoline, everything doubles. Okay, but also your income doubles. So your income goes from $50,000 a year and now you're making $100,000 a year. So congratulations. Now the question is, financially speaking, are you better off
Are you worse off, or does everything end up the same because expenses doubled and your income doubles? Okay, so you have to remember that this is a simplified demonstration, but the answer would be that you are worse off because of
12%.
income taxes.
Holy shit.
Because think about it, if your income doubles, then you're going to be in a much higher tax bracket, and you're going to end up paying much more in income taxes.
Yeah,
So your
makes
cost
sense.
of living will double, and your pre-tax income will double, but after taxes, your take-home pay will not double. So you are worse off because of inflation. It's for that reason the IRS must adjust the tax brackets and the tax rates for inflation. Now, with that being said, the IRS made the official announcements. They're going to adjust the tax brackets by 5.4%. Now, I want to show you how this is going to affect you, and I want you to understand how this works. So I have to say this because a large percentage of Americans still don't understand how this works. If you do know, then that's good, but I have to say this because it's critical to understand. In the United States of America, we have tax brackets. The more taxable income that you have, the higher that your overall tax rate will be. So this is known as a progressive tax system as opposed to a flat tax system. So
All right, let me see this shit. My tax bracket. Single, yeah. So I'm gonna be paying 35%.
You're almost close to getting up to what we pay here in Denmark. I think I pay 42 right now. 47 or 42, one of those two. And that is without you getting all the welfare and shit. Even the welfare is fucking start to be shit over here.
So I want you to take a look at this. The first $11,600 that you make will be taxed at 10%. So if you have $11,600 of taxable income, you will pay $1,160 to the IRS. If you make more than $11,600, then you will enter the 12% tax brackets. So I want to be absolutely clear about this. When this happens, all of your income will not be taxed at the 12% rate. If you have $12,000 of taxable income, then the first $11,600 that you make will be taxed at the 10% rate. And then the remainder, the $400, will be taxed at the 12% rate. But as you can see, the more money that you make, the higher that your overall tax rate is going to be. That's because as you make more money, more of your money gets taxed at the higher rates. And that's essentially the issue at hand, because you have inflation that's going on. Inflation is driving up the price of everything, right? All your expenses. So you have to make more money just to keep up. But that's the problem, because as you make more money, you end up in a higher tax bracket and then you end up paying more in taxes. So here's the inflation adjustment that the IRS made for 2024. It is a 5.4% increase across all tax brackets. And the question is that good enough? So let me know what you think. So I want to show you what's going on. Look at the difference from 2023 to 2024. In 2023, the first $11,000 that you make gets taxed at 10%. In 2024, it's now increased to $11,600, which is good. You and I, we want it to increase, because if that number is bigger, that means more of our income will be taxed at a lower tax rate. All the tax brackets expanded by 5.4%. And it's the same concept. We want more of our money to be taxed at the lower rates. We want more of our money to be taxed at the 10% rate. We want more of our money to be taxed at the 12% rate. And I just want to point this out to you. So look at how crazy this is. Look at how quickly the tax rates escalate. When you start making $47,150, you are in the 22% tax brackets. So do you realize how quickly that escalates? 22% for federal income taxes alone. That is a big chunk of anyone's income. That's not even including Social Security taxes, Medicare taxes, state income taxes. And when you're making $47,000 a year, you don't have the money to spare 22% of your income for federal income taxes. Not to mention, we're not even talking about sales taxes, gasoline taxes, property taxes, you name it. Now, moving along, it's very important for me to tell you this because I want you to be aware of this. I want you to know what the government is doing. The government is shortchanging us every single year. And that is not my opinion. This is cold, hard facts. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you examples. So every single year, the IRS and the government, they nickel and dime us and it adds up. And that's just an expression because it costs us much more than nickels or dimes. It costs you and I, each one of us, hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars, every single year. Okay, so these tax brackets, the IRS adjusts them for inflation. So that's good, but that's the least that they can do. But I want to bring to your attention that they do not adjust for inflation the other very important things that cost us money. And that's how they're getting us. So for example, Social Security recipients. Okay, so this is so important because there's over 60 million Social Security recipients in the United States of America. And this is a brilliant way for the government to scam over 60 million people, and that's a lot of money. Originally, Social Security benefits were tax-free, but in the early 1980s, Social Security was going insolvent. So in 1983, the government decided to start taxing Social Security benefits to prevent insolvency. So the government decided that if you're single and your total income is less than $25,000 a year, then your Social Security benefits will remain tax-free. If you're married, the income threshold, they set it to $32,000 a year for total income. And I want you to keep in mind that the benefits that you receive count towards those thresholds, the $25,000 or $32,000 threshold. Okay, so back then in 1983, $25,000 was a lot of money. And the majority of Social Security recipients back then made less than $25,000 a year in retirement. So their Social Security benefits remained tax-free. But that $25,000 threshold, it never got adjusted for inflation. So here we are, more than 40 years later.
What?
I said if I could add something.
Yeah.
Those Social Security benefits, what are those? Are that money that you get paid out, you then can use towards medical bills or whatever? Or how does that work?
Yes, that's they get a check from the government.
Okay.
Yeah. People, but here's the thing. When you have a job, you pay out a little bit on every paycheck into Social Security. Then the government comes along and steals all that fucking money. People like Joe Biden steal that fucking money. People like Donald Trump steal that fucking money.
Wow.
They raid it.
Sense that they then give you some money to Social Security, but then you fucking have to pay tax off them also? That's kind of bullshit. I mean...
Oh, yeah.
It's still $25,000. That's the threshold. If you have more than $25,000 of total income, your Social Security benefits start to get taxed. Every year,
there you go.
As inflation persists, more and more Social Security recipients are paying taxes on their benefits. So how screwed up is that?
Really
so that is just one example. I'll give you more example.
This is the Opera browser is kind of screwing
market,
up.
You can take a tax deduction of $3,000.
Yeah,
so this $3,000 limit, it does not get adjusted for inflation. So that doesn't make any sense. They should increase the allowable.
You have. I don't get it.
I know. I'm on wired Ethernet.
allowable tax deduction, well, from $3,000 to what, at least $3,150, $3,300, $4,000, right, over time. But of course, I mean, it's common sense. The IRS, they don't want to do that. They don't want to increase tax deductions, because if they did, bigger tax deductions means less tax revenue for the
Here.
IRS, for the governments.
Bro, Deerslayer just said he's living on Social Security.
How much is that in America?
I don't know. Maybe Deerslayer. I think Deerslayer says he's on it. Deerslayer, what's the check a month that you get on that? Do you know? It's like, I think it's like, I don't know. I don't want
But is that fair? The tax code in entirety should be adjusted for inflation, should it not? Okay, how about the itemized tax deductions for state and local taxes, SALT deductions? That's an example. It's capped at $10,000, so $10,000 a year. It's not adjusted for inflation. And a lot of people, the combination of state income taxes paid, locality taxes paid, property taxes paid,
Hippie chick has
the
Social
combination
Security.
of those easily exceeds $10,000. But they cap it to minimize.
Deerslayer that says the check is $1,519 a month.
That's around 7,000 Danish crowns. Is that, and that's,
Hippie chick gets
does he need to pay tax out of that?
Hippie chick gets $2,500 a month. You guys pay taxes on that money?
14,000 Danish. I mean, I'm closer to get what Hippie Chick does than I am to what Deerslayer gets.
Huh.
Or to reduce your tax deduction. If they adjusted this for inflation, then millions of Americans would save money on their income taxes. Okay, how about the net investment income tax? So this does not get adjusted for inflation. That means that more Americans are going to end up paying the extra 3.8% tax on money that you make from dividends, from interest income, and capital gains. So that is not fair. So I want you to know that the government is trying to be sneaky, but I mean, they're not fooling me. and I
After
want you to know.
24,000, they pay
So
taxes.
I'm not exaggerating. I'm not sensationalizing the situation. I just gave you undeniable facts. I just named explicit examples that apply to you, to me, to millions of Americans. So we are being cheated. I mean, I don't know if is that my opinion or is that a fact? So these new IRS inflation-adjusted tax brackets. Okay, so the IRS, they adjusted them upward. So thanks, but it's not good enough. So what about the rest?
Right on,
The
Cat.
government, I mean, they shortchanged us yet again. I mean, what's new, right? And listen, I don't want you to think that I'm being greedy. I'm just saying that, well, from my perspective, what they're doing, what the IRS is doing, it simply doesn't make any sense. How is this fair? How do you adjust the tax brackets, but you don't adjust the rest of the tax code? So how does that make any sense? How is that fair? That's just the way I see it.
Token Tony Z's also on it.
Not to mention the elephant in the room, that the true rate of inflation is most likely higher than 5.4%. We've gone over this thoroughly before. And what kind of wacky formulas are these brilliant government mathematicians using? So next year, you have the tax brackets, they're getting adjusted by 5.4%, right? And next year, Social Security recipients, they're getting a cost of living adjustment of 3.2%. And meanwhile, home prices, they go up 30 to 40% since the pandemic. Okay, I want to end with these updated figures for 2024. Standard deduction is getting adjusted for inflation by 5.4%. Tax-free gifts is getting bumped up by $1,000 next year to $18,000. 401k max contribution is going up by $500.
So I can give you guys up to
2024,
$18,000 of crypto and
$23,000
not
a year.
pay tax on it.
IRA max contribution, 2024, $7,000.
Yee.
The 401k catch-up, that's $7,500. The IRA catch-up, it's $1,000. So those two catch-ups, they remain the same. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this was educational. I hope that this was a revelation. Please subscribe. I thank you for the support and wish you a very nice day.
That's fucking unfair. what they should do, I mean, it would make more sense that you didn't have to pay tax. Just fucking get less paid out, you know? I mean, in my opinion, at least. You shouldn't have less paid out. There shouldn't be paid tax on it. But if you have to pay tax, why just skip the tax and pay less out instead of making it so fucking complicated?
Watch this.
Hi everyone, welcome back, and welcome if you're new to my channel. I'm very excited to have you. Japan and China are the two biggest foreign US debt holders. Great Britain, Belgium, Cayman Islands, and Canada hold massive amounts of US treasuries too. Both Japan and China have been actively selling their US debt. Japan started reducing its investments in 2021. It sold some, but it still holds a massive amount of American debt right now. Well, this is not the case with China. China has been quite rapidly reducing its holdings since 2021. Recently, the sell-off accelerated. And so in this video, I will go over China getting rid of the US debt in the context of the latest events. China used to be the biggest investor not too long ago, just 5 years ago. But starting in 2018, around the same time...
Shit, who's the biggest investor in our national debt now? I wonder if it's like BlackRock.
When the trade war with the US ramped up, so to speak, China's holdings started to decline. And the following year, in 2019, Japan took the first spot as the biggest US debt holder.
Japan owns the United States.
Quotas on imports that were imposed by the US back in 2018
definitely better than China.
were likely the main catalyst.
Not if you think about what America did to Japan in World War II, bro. There could still be some.
That's right.
They could be owning us, and you know, the big master plan. The big master plan.
The sleeping fucking dragon wakes up. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, God, I don't want to think about it. Well, I guess that's all we really need to know from her. That's great.
She's cute.
Oh,
I like
Beijing
her.
to effectively change its strategy.
Lena Petrova, CPA. Lena.
That sounds Russian. It sounds Russian. What?
Find more content on her Substack. She's on Rumble at Lena Petrova. LenaPetrova. I self-produce all content. If you'd like to support my channel, you're welcome to do so. Buy me a coffee. That shit is so stupid.
Yeah, everyone is starting to use that now instead of fucking say, just fucking tip me or PayPal me. No, it's a coffee. Buy me a coffee.
Buy me a coffee.
Alright, I want to see a fucking receipt on that coffee then. If you say you're gonna buy a coffee.
Buy me a coffee. That's what what's her name always says. Dr. fucking, what's her name? Susan Oliver. Oliver. Dr. Susan Oliver.
Is that
It's the one with the dog. And this is...
Yeah. They always have the blue background or something. Always have something blue.
Yeah, this is, well, I forgot the dog's name, and she's like, this is so-and-so, and she's a dog. She says that every time. Patrick, are you saying Harmony's up at 1.15? Don't tease me, bitch. I'm gonna be pissed. You're gonna piss me off right now, bro. Yeah, you piss me off, man. 1447, bro. What are you talking about? 1446. What are you talking about? 15. Harmony. Patrick John Welder. What are you talking about? Man does age and hair loss come quick. Who are we talking about?
That's you.
They made the first test flight of the... Hold on. what was it? A new bomber. It's the B something. Hold on. The B-21 Raider just made its first test flight, and it looks like a fucking sci-fi plane. It kind of looked like the B-22, but it just have more curves on it.
Holy God, fucking Polygon Matic is 84 cents. Cardano is 38 cents. Man, I remember when it was down at 25 cents. I was like, I'm buying some Cardano. Hell yeah. Ethereum's 2,078.
Yeah.
It's at 13% on its 7
Everything's
days.
going up, dude.
Bro, Polygon's at 26% on its 7 day. And on its 24 hour, it's negative 0.4. So it did all of that up until today. And then it just basically stopped moving.
Is that Polygon connected to the website called Polygon? That gaming website, really, really bad website?
I don't know. Are they affiliated with the Matic token?
I don't know. I just know that every time you hear something bullshit gaming news totally wrong, it usually comes from a website called Polygon.
No, I don't think that's the same one.
Okay.
Yeah, Polygon's a crypto community. I don't think it's really a gaming thing. It hosts other crypto gaming cryptos on it, though. You know, there's things that'll run on Polygon that'll be like the crypto that you earn in a game that you play. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's some games maybe where you can earn Matic, but I doubt that. I've yet to see games like that, really, where you can earn like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Matic in the game. That would be ultimate. You know, I don't know why they don't have that shit. Where you can just, you know, if you're going to grind, you might as well grind for crypto. Hey, Chuckles.
Hey, oh, Chuckles.
Chuckles with Roscoe.
Yes.
Chuckles with Roscoe.
What's up, hoes? What it do? What it is?
We can have it as big.
I'm packed.
How dare you?
Yes, sir.
Chuckles needs to cam up and show everybody how to dance the Carlton.
Oh, I can't do that shit no more.
Well, you know what? Maybe it's time you start practicing again and getting back in shape, bro. It's never too late.
Oh, I mean, I work out 3 days a week now.
I don't mean that. I mean work out on your dance moves, son.
Oh, dude, yeah.
You gotta hone the fucking art, bro. Nobody could do the Carlton like you, bro.
I could probably still do it, but it's been a long time.
Dude, you got this. You got the.
Yeah, you gotta get the head weight.
I know, bro.
Your whole body gotta look like a worm. Like,
I know, bro. You got it. You are.
It's hard. Like,
You've
many years of
got
practice.
it.
Many years of practice.
You've
whole
got
thing.
it,
You can't
you.
just do that.
Oh, to be loved by
You gotta do the whole thing. See, I can do the whole thing, start to finish.
Chuckles has the snaps. He's got the finger snaps.
If you've never seen a 6'5" dude do that shit, it's weird looking.
No, listen. It's perfectly proportional and it's just larger than life. He's super fluid, bro. It's crazy. He's got that move down perfectly. And I know tonight at one point he's gonna do it. He's gonna be like, I still got this shit. He's gonna do it.
I still do it in the kitchen and everywhere every once in a while. I think
We're like banana bread. Banana
I
bread.
think the last time I did it was in the grocery store like a month ago.
Dude, did you bust one out in public? I love
Yeah,
it.
dude. This song came on fucking. Oh, we were shopping and this song came and I just started dancing in the fucking aisle, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, this chick looked at me and dude, she started laughing, smiling. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
That's a gift
Reason
that
why they call me Chuckles, the dancing
it's
bear.
a gift that Chuckles can give to people. It's a gift, bro. He truly has a gift.
I caused a traffic jam in fucking Houston, Texas in 2001 and the cops were pissed, but I was having a great fucking time. But cheers, everybody.
Cyber, you packed, bro?
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm back.
Cheers, Pinoy, Cyber, Chuckles, Tren, PJ Dub, Turd Ferguson, Hippie Chick, Cat Guy, Deer Slayer, Toga Tony Z, it's Josh G, everyone that's over there on the Rumble. Thank you guys for tuning in. Cheers. Leave me a thumbs up while you're there, guys.
Oh.
Wow, 14 thumbs ups. That's what I'm saying.
It's nice to know that Modern Warfare 3 have a glitch right out the box. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I played like 3 rounds last night just to check it out before I went to bed.
One of my daily challenges is to win a match. I've probably won 10 matches by now, and it's still have not registered. It's a final fucking 10,000 fucking challenge. Bonus challenge. It's fucking bullshit.
Does it say
Nice
win a
to know
match in
the
something
fucking
particular?
chat fucking... A second?
Does it say win a match in something particular?
No, just win a match.
Because that doesn't make sense to me. Win a match,
Yeah.
win a match.
Bonus win matches to earn more points, and then it's 0 out of 1. And I won
Match.
fucking 7 matches by now. It's fucking bullshit. So it's nice to know that they haven't fixed shit and just fucking changed the graphic a little, use the same fucking game engine and put a new game mode in and charge us fucking $100 for this shit.
Oh, like I said, I want the new Warzone.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't played the zombie shit yet. I'm looking forward to that though. But
Yeah, I
wanna
saw
do
that they
with
had
some-
zombies again.
Yeah, I want to play that with something who know what they're doing because I don't.
None of
I
us
haven't
do.
played zombies since World at War, COD World at War, the World War II game.
I played
was
zombies
gonna play
before, but
something like-
each one of them has been different. Like, the last one I played had, like, objectives on the map, and you had to pack and punch your guns and shit like that, and you had to build stuff and do stuff. Like, I don't know what this one is. Hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully it'll be fun.
And also, I thought that a new battle pass would start up with Modern Warfare 3. I'm pretty sure
No, that can't
those
start
wonder-
until the last season ends. And the last season, if you go on Modern Warfare 2 thing right now, it ends in 25 days.
Okay.
Like I told you, Warzone and all that shit's dropping December like 10th, dude. That's when all that shit's starting. So
Okay.
essentially, Modern Warfare 3 really isn't starting until December 10th. They released the game, but it's not really starting in for another month from right now.
Why would they? That's fucking bullshit. Why would they?
Because
fucking
they had to
release
do
it,
it that way because of the season pass, because of the battle pass shit.
Yeah, but then why just release the battle pass with the game at the same day? I mean, they done that before.
I don't think they've done that before, but this is usually what they do. This is usually how they do it. Usually they release the game and then you finish up the last little bit of your last game, and then you go transition into this one, and then you play this one, and then the battle pass starts a couple weeks after whatever. It's always, I think, been a month, about a month after release that the Warzone and all that shit starts. Usually, I think it's been that way for the last 2 times.
Granted, I never played Warzone, but to me that makes zero sense. Every other fucking game I play with Battle Pass, the day the game releases is the day the Battle Pass fucking launches. I mean...
Well, see, that's the thing is, there's still a Battle Pass active. That's
yeah,
why.
but then they should have waited to release the game until the last Battle Pass run out. I mean... I
the
don't
bugs
fucking...
worked out. That's what also the next month is for.
Yeah, I don't want to be fucking... I don't want to pay $100 for a game and then be a fucking beta tester. That's fucking bullshit. I know what you're saying, but it's fucking bullshit.
That's how it is, man. That's how today's gaming world is. Every game is like that. Battlefield did it. I mean,
not
every game. Yeah, every game does it.
Not every... Games like Boulder Gate, the Gold Boulder Gate 3 that just came out fucking perfect. No beta testing or anything. No fucking microtransactions.
Well,
no fucking
that game
bullshit.
That game was in early access for almost 2 years.
Yeah, but I bought it when it came out and released on Steam. Not in early access, And there's no fucking microtransaction, no fucking bullshit. The same with the remake of Dead Space, the same with fucking Alan Wake. There are a lot of games out there where they don't fucking pull this bullshit that
Yeah, that's all single player shit though. I mean, I'm talking like big time multiplayer games, like Battlefield, COD, like CS, every major FPS game that's online, that's a competitive game too. They all,
Yeah, I know it is. I know it is like that, but I just disagree with those.
Yeah, that's just the way of the triple gaming world now, dude. That's it. I mean, as a consumer, there's nothing we can do about it. We get pissed off at it. I mean, we've been pissed off at the fact of everything you just said. I was saying a year and a half, 2 years ago, because I was so sick of the releases and shit like that. And Battlefield really taught me a lesson. Battlefield 2042 really taught me a lesson with game releases from AAA companies. They don't give a fuck. They just don't give a fuck.
When I really got my first fucking lesson was with Cyberpunk 2077, because CD Projekt Red is fucking great with The Witcher and shit like that. But how fucking Cyberpunk was released was a fucking disaster. I told myself I told myself I'm never gonna fucking pre-order again. Then I don't know what game.
My buddies refunded that shit, dude. They got it. They played it for like an hour and they couldn't even fucking play it. They were like, "Fuck this!" They refunded all that shit.
Yeah. And then I think the next game I pre-ordered was, I don't remember what it was, but Dead Island 2 was also one I pre-ordered. Well, I told myself I'm never gonna fucking pre-order again, but.
We talked about it. We had a big conversation about that game, dude. Me and my other buddies, and we were like, do we do it? Do we do it on Epic and say fuck it? We want to play it now, and ultimately we decided no. We're not gonna pre-order it. We're not gonna buy it on Epic. We'll wait the year because it's gonna come out on Steam the beginning of this year coming up. Be 2024.
It will.
It'll be on Steam.
But honestly, it's really fucking bad. It's so arcade-like, and it's not open world at all. It's in small fucking sections. It's a really bad game. The goal is great, but I really don't like it.
I haven't played it yet, so I just watched my buddy Skadoodle. I don't know if you know who he is.
Nope.
Yeah, he was the operator for I9 or for C9 for Counter Strike, and I used to play Battlefield with him, and he was streaming. I popped on his stream, said what's up to him, and he had the shit down because he had this rifle, like a combination, man. He had a combo, man, and fucking, oh my god, he was just raping everything, man. It was really sweet to watch, but it looked aesthetically pleasing. But as far as gameplay, I have no idea.
It is great, and the dismantling is great in the melee, but the melee combat is fucking awful, in my opinion. I did not play that far into the game that I got a shooting weapon. I had only, as far as I remember, I think I only had fucking melee weapons, and the melee combat was really bad
It's
in my
based. I
opinion.
mean, yeah, the Dead Island series is definitely based around melee because
Yeah.
the first one even I mean, you
That
could
was
find a
good. The
revolver in
first
the
one
very
was
beginning of the
awesome.
game, but yeah, you didn't get the guns until you got to the jungle in the first one.
Yeah.
When you started heading over towards the prison and shit like that, where the game ended. So you essentially really didn't get good guns. I mean, you were using katanas and machetes and everything like that through the whole game.
Yeah.
And
the
Dead Island 2
melee
was
combat
a little
was
different.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I remember, but I really don't like it in the Dead Island 2. I might also be biased
Or, I
because
mean,
of the gameplay. It
Riptide,
was not
see?
what I
That's my
expected. I
problem.
expected, yeah, and I expected something else, and that's my fault. That's fucking my fault.
Yeah, just
Well,
like Riptide. Riptide came out pretty. I don't remember how long it came after Dead Island. A lot of people loved it. A lot of people didn't like it. I really didn't. I mean, I think I don't know how long we played that game for, but that's why we had such a big discussion about Dead Island 2 because we loved the Dead Island series. The Dead Island series was it was fun. That was released. You want to talk about a horrible release, dude? Dead Island 1. They actually released the fucking the developer version of the game. And when on release, dude, if you can go back and probably look it on YouTube or somewhere. I know somebody probably has this story, but they released the full mod version of the game, and you could no clip. We were no clipping everywhere, dude. And we were wondering what the fuck was going on. Like, is this the game? Is this part of the game? What are we doing? What do we do? Because we were zooming everywhere, just fucking, and we were like, this can't be right, dude, right? And sure enough, within 24 hours, they took that game out of your library off Steam, and then the next day they uploaded the right version of the game on Steam, and it was re-released. So essentially, Dead Island 1 had two different releases. One, you got the developer version if you played it day one, which I did, and it was fucking insane. It was insane. It was so crazy. Like literally, you were just no clipping everywhere, through mountains, through everything. It was crazy. We thought it was a joke or some shit, but it wasn't. They just accidentally get. How do you? We were like, how the fuck do you accidentally do that? Like, how do you?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Steam the wrong version of the fucking game to upload, and they upload it. Like, what happened? I don't understand. But that was a crazy launch. That was actually probably one of the craziest launches I ever saw was Dead Island 1.
Yeah, I would imagine when the wrong version is a release
I gotta see
version.
this.
Yeah.
I gotta look this up. I want to see if hold on. I gotta relive it. I gotta see if there's some videos on it. Hold on.
But you are right. There are so many bullshit practices today. Also, that all the games we have on Steam and Epic and where the fuck we have all our games, Activision, we don't own those games. We basically fucking rent them for life, and they can just fucking shut our account down from some bullshit arbitrary reason and take our games away if they want to. If the company Steam goes down, then we lose all our games, man. I mean, we don't own shit no more. It's bullshit.
See, the beautiful thing about Steam and Valve is now they are one of the too big to fail type of companies. Somebody will always own it, even if Gabe and Newell himself, sell this shit, they'll sell it to somebody because you have millions upon millions of users on Steam now at this point. It is the biggest gaming platform in the world, for sure.
It is.
So I mean, so much that EA, they couldn't duplicate it. They tried. EA, Epic, they all, even Rockstar, all of them tried to get their own little launcher like Steam and shit like that, but nobody wants anything to do with them.
No.
Everybody's like, just put it
I
on
mean,
Steam.
the only one that is, I would say, is kind of successful out over Steam, who is, I mean, Activision, they only have Activision game, EA only have EA games. That's actually Epic, because they have all kinds of different games, and they have those bullshit trade practices where they hijack a game for a year so you can only play it on their fucking service. That's why I
see, the thing about it is, too, what you said actually happened. Rocket League was originally released on Steam, and now you can't buy Rocket League on Steam. They pulled it.
That's right. Yeah.
So they pulled that game off Steam. Epic did, because it started to get really huge and started to make a lot of money, and it started to get a really big competitive scene. Now Rocket League is a part of the collegiate series like Overwatch. So there are college teams all over the fucking world that play Rocket League, and it's, it got really huge. So they said, fuck it. They pulled it off Steam.
Yeah.
That's why they kept Dead Island 2, because they thought, oh yeah, now we'll make a lot of fucking money with Dead Island 2. Blah, blah. No, man. I guarantee you, once you release that shit on Steam, people are gonna buy the fuck out of it. But nobody wants to buy that shit on fucking Epic Launcher.
I did it because I just wanted to play it, and I didn't want to fucking wait.
I don't think the only other game that I've bought personally on another platform was EA, and it was for Battlefield. That was it. That was all.
I have fucking EA. I have my fucking Rockstar account. I have fucking the Epic account. I have a fucking account and a launcher to
I have so many accounts
Taco.
with gaming. Yeah.
Taco have its own fucking launcher. You have to fucking download.
Dude, I used to have G Potato. Like, I used to play games off that shit, fucking Allods and all that stuff, and yeah, dude, I used to have tons of different launchers, man, on my old computer. Not on this one, though.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'll be right back.
Yep. Everything should be on Steam, man.
Tesla bills customers $21,000 for driving through the rain while they're still under warranty. What?
Say that again?
Tesla bills customer $21,000 for driving through the rain while they're still under warranty.
What? Can you not drive a fucking Tesla in rain now? Jesus Christ.
Actual problem with what we purchase. What we do is we just replace everything. And if things continue the way they are, if you're having an issue with the oil in your car, well, I guess it's time for a new car. 30 to 50 years ago, we had some level of comfort with opening something up, troubleshooting, diagnosing, figuring out what the problem is, and actually fixing it in a cost-effective, economically viable way. But now, more and more, whether we are talking about a laptop where you are going to be billed over $1,800 to replace everything inside of a $1,300 device when the only thing it needs is replace screen cable, or we are talking about a Ford F-150 where you're going to get charged over $5,000 for nothing other than a bad taillight. The issue that we have here is nobody seems to care about fixing the actual problems with devices anymore. And this is an excellent example. This comes here from Scotland with the Tesla Model Y. It says a Scottish couple is facing a $33,000 repair bill, which is about $17,000 in Brexit dollars and $21,000 in freedom dollars over here. So they left home to enjoy dinner on October 7th and arrived at the restaurant with no issue. But say their electric car wouldn't start once they returned to the vehicle around 10 a.m. The couple alleged it took nearly 5 hours for Tesla's roadside assistance to tow the car to a dealership, which, by the way, if you're used to using Tesla service, waiting 5 hours to actually get service is, by their standards, sadly not bad. After the car was inspected, the couple was told that the battery was damaged due to water ingress, and a replacement would cost 17,000 Brexit dollars, which is about 33,000 Scottish dollars or 21,000 freedom dollars, more than the third of a price of the SUV. That's despite the couple denying having driven it through any huge puddles or anything like that, let alone submerging it underwater. Now, I'm just going to throw this in there as somebody who has run a liquid damage repair business for 15 years. In the words of Dr. Gregory House, lovely show on Fox for a long period of time, everybody lies. 99% of the people that say they've never spilled water on something are just full of shit. You open the device, it smells like, coconut flavored coffee, and there's like brown liquid residue, and you ask them, where do you usually use your laptop? They tell you Starbucks, and they tell you that they didn't spill anything on it. Virtually everybody lies. That being said, this is an automobile. Automobiles are driven outside. it rains outside, and sometimes there are roads where the water may be up 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 inches during a serious storm. And if you have engineered a vehicle that costs over $50,000 that cannot drive in the rain, that is a serious problem. It is already enough of a meme that in 2023, MacBooks have the same amount of liquid resistance that they did back in 2008. It is a meme that if there is humidity that enters a MacBook, that for 4 years running, they have put the 51 volt rail for LCD backlight right next to a 1.7 volt rail for EDP video signal that goes directly to the CPU, so that when it's humid, you get 51 volts zapping your CPU. But that is a MacBook, and while it is unacceptable for a MacBook to be made like that, a $2,000 MacBook is different than a $50,000 vehicle. We tend to expect our vehicles to have some sort of liquid resistance, but more importantly, if that liquid resistance fails, and it fails on a part that costs $21,000, we expect that you actually try to fix the $21,000 part rather than simply swap it out with a new one. After finally getting to speak to a manager, he told me that the battery had water in it due to the fact that the weather in Scotland had been so bad. That was the issue. They said, and I quote, "It's not necessarily my fault, but it's not Tesla's to pay under warranty." So he was...
Whatever, you know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fuck
man.
Tesla.
That's bullshit.
It's just more of what Elon Musk stands for. It just verifies everything I ever said about that idiot. I fucking was right about him. 37,183. Ooh. $37. We're dropping big time. Big time. 37,1. This is after, 10 hours of being up, guys. This is the lowest it's been in 10 hours. So expect, if it's dropped this far, it's broken many levels of support to get to where it is right now. It's funny. Look at Louis Rossman's face. Everybody watch this. Ooh.
See that?
Ooh. That's funny. What is Bitcoin going to do? What's it going to do? Look at all those levels. Look at all those levels of support it's broken through, man. It's down low, low, low. Oh, it's still going. 37,139. Giant Head and Shoulders, inverse. It doesn't make sense. Wait, what day is today? What time is it?
It's Friday, right?
This should reverse. This should
That's
totally
gonna go up to 40,000.
This should totally reverse. 37,145. There was a giant double bottom before. We saw that. Nothing. It went up, but not much since then. Head and Shoulders. Perfect Head and Shoulders. Another Head and Shoulders. Inverse Head and Shoulders patterns. Retest of that. What am I missing? No, this is perfect. Dude, then it forms a freaking pennant with a dropping, falling channel, which is a bullish sign. This should all reverse right now. 37,163. This should all reverse right now. Where is it going to go? Let's make a prediction. Based off of the inverse Head and Shoulders pattern, we're looking at the bottom was 143, at the top was 143, 200, so it's 400 from where it is now. 400 from where it is now. We'll say it's 2. So 37,600 is my estimate. Where we're going, 37,600. Quick math. I'm surprised it hasn't done it yet. But I think that's what it's about to do. So anybody that was wondering is like, you want to buy some whatever because you think it might go up. I think it might go up a little bit. It's not showing big moves. It's been up for a while. It could stay up for a while. It could stay up for another 10 hours. You know? I don't know what the drop's going to be, though. Is that a rising channel? Not too much. Depending on where you take it from. Yeah. Yeah, it's a kind of a rising channel. Just ignore that. It's a rising channel, which means it's a bearish pattern over the 12-hour. Rising wedge, rising channel. From the bottom, which is right there, and double it to the bottom to the top, and double it. Yeah, I think we're good. Listen, everybody, have a great night. I will see you tomorrow. We will go live again. You guys take care. Got some videotapes to return to Blockbuster. You guys take care. Thanks to Cyber and Pinoy for joining, and Chuckles for joining us tonight. Yes. Make sure to leave those thumbs ups, and I'll see you on Twitter at Nays Garden. Night, and
say hi to Deborah.
yeah.